Assalamu alaikum my dear students, hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIBS Homeschool. This is Mohammad Imdadul Haq, Assistant Teacher of Mathematics, National Ideal Universal School, Dashit. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a math class of class 8. Our today's topic is exercise 8.1, question 13. Question 13 I will solve in our today's class, and question 15 from exercise 8.1 is given for your homework. And this is your homework 24. Okay dear students, you will follow our today's class and you will solve the problem 15 from exercise 8.1 properly. You will submit your homework timely. Okay dear students, let us see question 13. At first I will solve this question. Okay, now see question 13. In the figure, ABC is an equilateral triangle. So here is the figure. ABC is an equilateral triangle here. DE and F are the midpoints of AB. D is the midpoints of AB, E is the midpoints of BC, and F is the midpoints of AC. For this here written DE and F are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. Now at first, part A, prove that. We need to prove that angle BDF plus angle DFE plus angle EB, at first angle FEB and then angle EBD is equal to 4 right angles. It means sum of angle BDF, DFE, FEB and EBD. Sum of these 4 angles is equal to 4 right angles. At first we have to prove this. And question B, prove that DF parallel to BC, DF parallel to BC and DF is equal to half of BC, DF is equal to half of BC. We need to prove this. Dear student, this is a very important question, and now I will solve this question. So I am writing here solution. At first I will solve part A. Part A. To solve question part A, at first I have to draw the figure here. ABC is an equilateral triangle. So I have to draw an equilateral triangle. Suppose this is an equilateral triangle ABC. A, B, A, B, C. D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC and F is the midpoint of AC. D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of BC and F is the midpoint of AC. Now we can join. Okay dear students, so what we need to prove in question A? In question A we need to prove that angle BDF plus DFE plus FEB plus EBD is equal to 4 right angles. So if you observe the figure, from this figure you can say that BDFE is a quadrilateral, and we need to prove the sum of the 4 angles of this quadrilateral is 4 right angles. So we can write here from the given figure, observe that BDFE is a quadrilateral and DE is a diagonal of the quadrilateral. D is the diagonal of the quadrilateral. It is required to prove that angle BDF plus angle DFE plus angle FEB plus angle EBD is equal to 4 right angles. Is equal to 4 right angles. We need to prove this. Dear students, this proof is very easy. Just if you see, no need to draw anything here, so construction is not needed. Directly we can prove here. In step 1, we can consider a triangle. We can consider the triangle BDE. Consider the triangle BDE. So we can write here in triangle BDE. Dear students, we know that sum of the three angles of a triangle is two right angles. So we can write here sum of the three angles of triangle BDE. BDE means angle BDE. Angle BDE plus angle DEB. Angle DEB plus angle EBD. Angle EBD is equal to two right angles. Dear students, we can write the justification here. What is the justification? Sum of the three angles of a triangle is two right angles. Sum of the three angles of a triangle is two right angles. So this is the justification. Dear students, now step 2. In step 2 we can consider another triangle here, that is DFE. So consider the another triangle. In triangle DFE, we can consider angle EDF. We can consider angle EDF plus angle DFE plus angle FED. If we consider these three triangles and their sum will be two right angles, again as sum of three angles of a triangle is two right angles. So we can write here two right angles. Two right angles, and the reason is same. This is our justification. Okay, dear students, now if I add these three angles with these three angles, we'll get the sum of four angles. So we can write here, so angle BDE plus angle DEB plus angle EFE B, D. E, B, D. Plus, now this angle E, D, F. E, D, F. Plus angle DFE. DFE. Plus angle FED. FED is equal to 2 right angles plus 2 right angles. So this will be 4 right angles. 2 plus 2 right angles. Okay, dear students, so we can calculate here now. Angle BDE and DEB. Now see, angle BDE and EDF. BDE means this portion, EDF means this portion. If we take the sum of these two, we'll get here. So we can write these two together. Angle BDE plus angle EDF plus angle DEB. Now what is DEB? DEB. So we can write here angle DEB plus what we need here? DEB. So we need FED. FED. Where is FED? FED. So we can consider with this one. Angle FED. Now DFE. Where is DFE? Where is DFE? DFE plus now this one EBD. EBD is equal to 4 right angles. So we can see here from these two we can write here angle BDF from these two. Sum of these two is this one and this one is BDF plus sum of these two DBE. DEB means this portion and FED means this portion. So sum of these two will be FEB. So we can write here FEB plus now remaining angle DFE. DFE plus another angle EBD. EBD is equal to 4 right angles. Okay, dear students, so if you match with BDF, DFE, here is DFE and here is FEB, here is FEB, EBD, here is EBD. So sum of 4 angles is equal to 4 right angles. We have proved. If you want, you can arrange this. If you don't arrange that, there will be no problem here. Okay, the proof is done here. So we can write here proved. So proof of A is done. Okay, dear students. Now I have to solve question B. Okay, dear students, let us see question B. I hope you have understood the solution or the proof of A. This is proof of A. Okay, dear students. So I am going to proof B. What is question B? Question B is prove that DF parallel to BC. DF parallel to BC and DF is equal to half of BC. DF parallel to BC and DF is equal to half of BC. Dear students, the figure I have drawn to prove A, this figure is given in the STEAM and this figure is needed to prove B. So I will not erase this figure. I will use this figure for the solution of question B. Okay, dear students, now see question B, solution of question B. Now we are going to start B. Okay, so see, we can write here solution B. Dear students, we can write the given information here. ABC is an equilateral triangle. In the figure, ABC is an equilateral triangle. In the figure, ABC is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. DE and F are the midpoints of AB, BC and AC respectively. It is required to prove that DF parallel to BC and DF is equal to half of BC. Dear students, this I have written, it means particular enunciation or proposition I have written from our given information. These are our given information. Now, for the proof we need some construction here. So, I will write the step construction. Here, to prove, we need to extend DF up to G, extend DF up to G, extend DF up to G, so that extend DF up to G so that DF is equal to FG. DF is equal to FG, and then join CG, So we can write here construction, extend DF up to G so that DF is equal to FG, and then join CG, So our construction is done. I will go to proof now. Dear students, we need to prove that DF is parallel to BC and DF is half of BC. DF is equal to half of BC. To prove this, at first we can consider these two triangles ADF and CGF. At first we can consider these two triangles. If we consider these two triangles here, if you see DF is equal to FG according to our construction, AF is equal to CF as F is the midpoint of AC, and included angle AFD is equal to angle CFG as these two angles are vertically opposite angle. So according to theorem of congruency, side angle side theorem of congruency, we can say these two triangles will be congruent. If these two triangles are congruent, then we can say CG is equal to AD. As AD and BD are equal, so we can say CG and BD are equal. And then we need to prove these two are parallel. So we can proceed in this way. To proceed at in first step, we can consider these two triangles. So consider triangle AFD or ADF. In triangle AFD and C in triangle CFG. We can say AF is equal to CF. Justification is F is the midpoint of AC. F is the midpoint of AC, and then we can say DF is equal to FG. DF is equal to FG. DF is equal to FG. These two sides are equal as construction, according to construction. For this I have written here construction. Okay, then included angle by AF and DF is equal to angle AFD is equal to included angle CFG. CFG. So these two angles are equal, included angle, and the reason is these two angles are vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, dear students, so we can say triangle AFD and triangle CFG are congruent according to the congruency theorem of side angle side theorem, congruency of side angle side theorem. Therefore, triangle AFD is equal to triangle CFG. As these two triangles are congruent, we can say CG is equal to AD. CG is equal to AD. It means AD is equal to CG, and we can take two angles here. Angle ADF is equal to angle FGC or CGF. ADF is equal to angle CGF. Now, if you notice here, AD and CG are equal, but D is the midpoint of AB. This D is the midpoint of AB. For this we can say AD is equal to BD. So we can say CG is equal to BD. But we can write here but. AD is equal to BD. So we can say CG is equal to BD. CG is equal to BD. We have proved that these two opposite sides are equal. Now, if we can prove these two opposite sides are parallel, then BDGC will be a parallelogram. So, we need to prove these two sides are parallel. Now, to prove this, we can consider these two triangles. Consider these two angles ADF and CGF, as these two angles are equal and these two angles are alternate angles. So we can say AD parallel to CG. So we can say here as angle ADF and angle CGF are alternate angles. So AD parallel to CG. AD parallel to CG. They are alternate angles and they are equal As alternate angles are equal, so the lines will be parallel. As AD and CG are parallel, So we can say BD and CG are parallel. Therefore, BD parallel to CG. BD parallel to CG. We have proved that BD is equal to CG and BD parallel to CG. Dear students, it means that opposite sides of quadrilateral BDGC are parallel and equal. So BDGC is a parallelogram. So BDGC is a parallelogram. As this is a parallelogram, so these two sides will be also equal. These two sides will be also equal, and we can say these two will be also parallel also. So we can say, from this we can say DG, therefore DG is parallel to BC. Dear students, now DF is a part of DG. As DG is parallel to BC, so DF will be also parallel to BC. So we can say that is, or we can write here that is IE, means that is DF is parallel to BC. Dear students, what we need to prove? We need to prove DF is parallel to BC and other part is DF is equal to half of BC. Now we have proved DF is parallel to BC. Now we need to prove DF is equal to half of BC. To prove this, we can consider as BDGC is a parallelogram. So we can say opposite sides of parallelogram is equal. So we can say DG is equal to BC. DG is equal, and we can say, as I have taken here the parallel side, and now we can consider the sides are equal. So we can write here DG is equal to BC, as opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Now we can consider DG means DF plus FG. DF plus FG is equal to BC. Or we can write here, dear students, from these two triangles we have proved that, or according to our construction, we know DF and FG are equal. DF and FG are equal. So we can replace FG by DF. DF plus DF, as DF and FG are equal. So we can write here this is equal to BC, or we can write here DF plus DF means 2DF. 2DF is equal to BC. Therefore DF is equal to, we have to divide both sides by half. This will be both sides by 2. This will be half of BC. If we take 2 from left side to right side, so DF is equal to half of BC. Yes, we need to prove DF is equal to half of BC. We have proved DF is parallel to BC and DF is equal to half of BC. So our proof of part B is done. Dear students, I hope you have understood the solution of question 13 of exercise 8.1. You have to solve question 15 from exercise 8.1 as your homework. This is your homework 24. Submit your homework timely. Okay, dear students, keep practicing at home. Avoid by your parents. Stay home. Stay safe. See you again. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.